Hey folks, Craig here with GeekTech.ie back with another video, and today we're taking a quick overview on the new HTC One M8. We're going to take a look at the design of the phone, its specs, and of course run a benchmark and just give you an idea of performance that it has. But mainly check out the full review on GeekTech.ie to get a look at all the different features it has, including our conclusion on the device after using it for a period of time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely check out our other videos on geektech.ie and of course the YouTube channel itself. The first thing we want to take a look at is the device itself. HTC have made a few adjustments to its original design on the HTC One M7, but again most of its design critique is the same as the previous smartphone. Again though, it's all aluminum with using even less plastic than before. I believe it's over 90% complete aluminum, all for one piece, cut with a CNC machine. As you can see, the curve on the metal completely comes around rather than being two pieces fused together. And here you can see the antennas cut out in plastic as to not interfere with the signal as aluminum would do. But first of all, we're going to start with the front of the device, and here you can see the two speakers. Again, HTC have gone with their front-facing dual stereo boom sound speakers, which provide excellent sound. Again, these provide 25% louder sound than previous HTC One device. Here we have the 5 megapixel ultra wide front-facing camera. On the right side we have the nano SIM slot and volume rocker. The left side we have the micro SD slot, which yes, HTC have finally added. It comes in both 16 and 32 gigabyte versions, but again you can add your own up to 128 gigabyte of space. On the bottom of the device we have the micro USB and 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Zoom in there so you can see that. Again, the micro USB supports MHL and USB on the go for host support. On the top of the device, finally, we have the wake button, power button, and infrared sensor all in one, as you can see there. We'll take a look at the back of the device, and here we have the HTC logo brushed metal design, as you can see. Give you a closer look at that. The 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera, which is the same as the previous HTC One, but it's supposed to have a increased color clarity for better color on the photos that you take. Dual tone LED flash and 2 megapixel depth of field sensor, as you can see there, which allows for some pretty cool modifications to a photo after it's already been taken. And we'll get more into that in the actual review on the site, and you can check that out and get a look. Just zooming out here. And that's pretty much the device design itself. Again, HTC have done some pretty cool things with the phone. It feels very solid in the hand, and it's definitely one we would recommend. The only issue is that being metal means that scratches and dents are definitely prone, but they do include a cover, as you can see here, in the box. Not sure if this only came with the review model, but I'm fairly certain it comes with all of the devices. So yeah, they do include a cover, which is very nice to see because other phone companies don't. And it's definitely a plus. We always recommend using a cover regardless of the phone's design. But again, let's move over to software, the UI, and take a look at what HTC have done there. Okay, here we have the HTC One software here. First thing we want to show is waking the device using the inbuilt motion chip HTC have included. You just swipe up the screen, meaning you no longer need to use the wake button at the top, or the power button we should say, to wake the device. And it's definitely a plus, definitely something we'd like to see from other phone manufacturers, because having to wake the device from the power button at the top, mainly HTC from their previous device, the HTC One M7, it was very annoying having to reach for that button. And now since they've gone with a 5-inch display, it was even more annoying, so I can definitely see why they went with that. The screen included is a 1080p LCD3 SLCD3 display. It's extremely bright and very accurate with color and sharpness, but you can check out the review for more information on that. Here we're just going to take a look at some of the software features that HTC have included. The most notable difference here would be the pull down menu that they've included now for shortcuts. If you pull down with 2 fingers, you can bring it up straight away. If you pull down with one, you can then just tap the top right icon there and bring it up. It is customizable and comes with a slew of different shortcuts that you wish to use, and holding on one of them will bring up the actual menu inside the settings or configuration, which is the shortcut itself. But that's pretty much it for the home difference. They have included Blink Feed again, which includes all your social media updates and news and relative information like that. But yeah, most of the home screen is the same as you would expect from an Android device and from the previous HTC One M7. Most of the similarities between this and the previous device are still there, with the app drawer as well. As you can see, you can make it custom, alphabetical, or most recent. All the changes there. Yeah, there's not really much of a difference between this UI and the UI in the HTC One M7, or for that fact, other smartphones and Android devices that there is. We'll just jump into the settings there, and you can get a look at it there. Again, very similar to Android in general, just with the minor skin difference, and possibly a few categories are different. I know they've made a change to the power menu, as you can see there. They've kind of customized that to be their own, and they include power save and extreme power saving mode, which is set to give you much better increased battery life. But again, check that out on the full review on the site. The last thing we're going to do here is just run through a quick benchmark app, and the app we're going to use is Geekbench 3. Just to give you a quick idea of the performance the HTC One M8 provides. HTC included Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 801 chipset with Crate 400 CPU clocked at 2.3 gigahertz. It's a quad-core CPU, and Adreno 330 GPU. Just to give you a quick idea of the type of performance you can expect from this device. But again, you know, it's a flagship device. It's the latest from Qualcomm, so we were expecting better performance than the HTC One M7, which included a Snapdragon 600 1.7 gigahertz quad-core CPU. So we're expecting better performance than that, and that handled everything. So you know, with most flagship devices, they handle more than what is needed. But that's the reason why we do gameplay videos in the long run, to showcase performance that way. And you can see here, 981 single core score, 2902 multi-core score, and that's pretty much what we're expecting from a device like this. Again though, check out our gameplay video, which includes 3 of the popular games on the Play Store, which are Dead Trigger 2, GTA San Andreas, and Real Racing 3. These really give a better idea of the type of performance you can expect and how they work. As being real world apps, they require the better performance. But that's pretty much it for the HTC One M8 overview. Check out the full review on geektech.ie and our video samples and gameplay video on the YouTube channel, and look forward to more content soon, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching.